Burnout, exhaustion, fatigue, what does it all mean? And do we need to ask ourselves how serious this can be?
Importantly, he's made time to join us this morning. Andrew, great to see you again. Good morning, mate.
Andy May, who has been doing a lot of work with my team and who's going to talk to you today about burnout.
We've got this acceleration of technology, we've got the disruption with COVID, and this is on the back of bushfires and floods and droughts and economic downturn, homeschooling, working from home, WFA, working from anywhere. There's been no there's been no recharge, there's been no resetting, there's been no refresh. And just think of all the beautiful rewords.
And I think when this first happened, it was almost novel. We didn't have to travel to work. We saved on commute time. We didn't even have to wear proper pants. Leisure wear was the uniform. I had a coaching client say to me last week, she said, Andrew, I feel like I'm constantly jet lagged or slightly hungover. There's just no pajamas from Qantas and no champagne on the tarmac. So it is draining, it is fatiguing, but there are some definite strategies we can do to get through this.
We looked at where are you in each of those 4 zones. So we've got low risk, and low risk is the green zone, and that's the active word down the bottom is you're flourishing. Moderate risk is when we get into the orange. Now the word on that, it starts to become irritability. Then you move to the cynical part as well, and that's on the tipping point of getting into the red zone, which is just that whole disconnection. We look at the average, it's moderate risk, so 61 out of 100. So you go, oh, that's okay, we're sort of in that orangey or yellow zone. But when you look a little bit deeper in this, there are a couple of people in this cohort who are in the high risk category. So we want you to pull back.
Five tips that will actually prevent burnout.
And they are, number 1, purpose alignment. Align your job to your purpose, or at least find meaning and pleasure in life. The second one is active recovery. Janie, wine after work and Netflix is not active recovery. We want people to switch the brain off and get some relaxation, parasympathetic activation.
Oh, I've had such a busy day. I've sold today, I've had meeting after meeting. I need a glass of wine becomes a bottle. I need a cold Asahi becomes a 6-pack. And I'm just going to watch some useless social media or some TV just to switch off. 2 things. One is when you're drinking alcohol, it increases the sympathetic nervous system activation. The second thing, when you're on technology, your brain waves stay in beta, so you're not switching into relaxation.
And the final one, and this has been hard, Janie, in COVID, is social connectedness. The only way I can communicate with my mum and dad and family has been through Facebook. So it's getting this balance around technology. But look at the camera, and Dr. Tom and I will put our credibility on the line. If people watching this implement those 5 factors, we guarantee you will not burn out.